All right, Kyedn here is going to do our disassembly on a low-tube Dodge. Then we're going to put on one of our hub and brake kits. So I know go through everything we need to do with disassembly of this thing. You know what I used to call this truck?
Nope. About to find out.
Just call this the old gray mule. A good, solid, clean work truck with some power. Then I sold it. And then I bought it back. You know what I think it should be named now? Rusty. Long ways to go to get it where it needs to be.
Okay. Told me I might need a can of WD-40.
It'll be okay.
Maybe two.
It'll be okay.
Yep.
You'll get it. So yeah, you can do it right here. It shouldn't take too long.
Right. Can I use a lift in the shop?
I don't think you need to lift the shop, and it won't take that long. Okay, so Kyedn will take you through getting this disassembled. We'll weigh it up after, and then we'll get our new kit on.
Alrighty. Well, I'm back. Found a couple of things. I figured, even though I'm at work, I want to go home. Might as well go big. Oh, but I'm going home.
So Kyedn is finally done. Yeah, it's down to the last bolt. Get awfully dirty doing this. Made it look a lot harder than it had to be. I have no idea why you didn't use the new bag and lift for this.
What?
What? That's what we have it for.
Told me I could.
When have you ever listened to me? All right, so there it is. So Kyedn's got this stripped out, all de-braked. So he has the rotor, caliper bracket off, hub came off, and then the vacuum plate and all of the emergency brakes. So now we're ready to put on the kit. Before we go and put the hub on, you can see our brackets will go up to this existing flange. The brackets can go either way. They can also go forward of the axle. So if you were to order a dual caliper kit, you're actually going to hold one here and one here. You get two brackets, and then you'll be able to hold both calipers on the axle. But on a single caliper kit, you have the option of bolting the bracket on in front of the axle or behind the axle. For today, we'll bolt on that. So to begin, Kyedn's going to slide our hub and rotor on.
Hey guys, with the axle all de-braked, the next thing we're going to do is go over how to prep your hub before sliding it on the spindle. In this case, this hub already has the races, bearings, and seal installed, so it's ready to slide on. If you haven't purchased the races, bearings, and seals, you'll have to install those yourselves. Once that's done, we're going to put the rotor on, the rotor flange. Now the rotors we use in the kits have a recess in them, and that's going to sit over our flange. So as we put that on, line it up with the holes, and we use the provided 5/16 24 cap head screws to bolt this on. We'll go ahead and do that. And we provide the Belleville lock washers with these. Prevent them from loosening up. Some people go ahead and still Loctite these bolts in. I'm going to go ahead and snug them down, and when you're done, we're going to torque these to 18 foot-pounds. So you'll need a torque wrench and an Allen head adapter with a 1/4 inch Allen head socket. Okay, so the next step would be to torque those, and then this guy is ready to slide on.
Then the bearing will go in. Then the spindle nut goes on. Spindle nuts are just like any other hub install. You'll tighten it up, so the bearing stop moving, and then back it off. Then 1/4 inch, 1/4 of a turn. Okay, so once this is on, the nut is on, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt on the bracket. So these are 5/8 bolts with lock nuts. You can go ahead and torque those to 85 foot-pounds. Once you have those tight, caliper goes on to the bracket. Yep. All right, so Kyedn is tightening these up. Again, you can torque those to 85 foot-pounds. If you put our spindle nut on, so the axle shaft can go back in. You can seal that up, and then you can torque your axle bolts. As soon as Kyedn has those tight, we're going to bolt the caliper on. So he's sliding his caliper on. He'll use the supplied 3H16 bolts and lock washers. And those can get tightened to 35 to 40 foot-pounds. Once the caliper is on and tightened, the pads can slide into. No idea. Pads can slide into the caliper. Kyedn, turn it around. After the pads are in, you slide your cotter pin through to keep the pads in. Fold the end over so it can't come out. And the kit is installed. Now for brake lines, because the caliper is stationary, you can hard plumb from your hard line to your caliper, or you can use a stainless braided line. Go from the caliper's 1/8 inch NPT fitting to the hard line. And that is an IMS Rear Hub and Brake Kit installation.